So that'll be,
Yeah.
now what about, okay, now I'm gonna hear evidence on back support. Both of you raise your right hand. Both of you raise your right hand. Do both of you solemnly swear testimony you're about to give shall be truth, the whole truth, Daniel Cantu
Yes, sir.
and Donna Delgado?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Miss Delgado, when did y'all separate? Put your hands down. Did y'all separate?
Since like June, late June,
June of what year?
2022, this year.
Okay, this year, 20, okay. And y'all were together since when?
Since like 2019.
So since even before the child was born, right?
Yes.
Okay, and so y'all separated in June. In June of 2022, you stayed with the child, right?
Me, yes.
Okay, and did Mr. Cantu give you at least $300 every month?
No, he doesn't really give me money. The only thing he actually does is he buys diapers and wipies.
Well, he don't buy $300 a month worth of wipies and
Exactly.
so he didn't give you $300 a month?
No, sir.
Mr. Cantu, you didn't give her at least $300 a month?
No, sir. I would give her money like every week, stuff
No,
like that,
you
and then I
wouldn't.
would take my.
Hold on,
I'll
one at a
take my
time,
son
man,
out.
one at a time. Go ahead. So you, what do
Yes,
you
sir,
mean?
yes, sir. Thank you. I would just give her money because I'm not in town, like I said, sir. I was in Austin, and then I went to Eagle Pass, and right now I'm in Corpus. And every time I would go down, and whenever I could, I would just send her money, obviously. And when I'm with my son, I literally spend like.
My question is, so did you give her at least $300?
No, sir.
There you go.
No, sir.
And so you got June, July, August, September, October, November. That's 6 months.
Yes, sir.
And why did you give her at least $300? I mean, you were living with her, you were helping her
Because
out.
of just simply because of the fact that I was already gonna get put on child support. I didn't know how long it was gonna take. This is my first time on child support. So in my head, I was just like, I'd rather just like save the receipts and everything, right? And just like because I was asking for advice, right? And they were just like, the best thing you could do is just like buy the stuff for him and just keep the receipts, right? So obviously I would just buy him clothes, everything he needs, sir. All his necessities I've always had is everything he has, it's because of me.
Okay.
Yes,
He
ma'am.
doesn't just. Can I speak?
Go ahead, ma'am. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I think he doesn't just like eat wipies and diapers.
The child needs a roof over. Hold on,
I
ma'am. The
had
child needs a
explained-
roof over its head. The child needs
Exactly.
bills to be paid. The child needs food. I know.
I work, he gets like what he needs from me too. And well, like I had explained to him, like, hey, like we should work out like so you can give me a little bit of money so you can help me out a bit. Because I look at when child support comes, they're gonna like back pay.
Right.
And he was like, no, you put me on child support. I'm not gonna give you anything.
Okay,
just
fine.
gonna get the stuff.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay,
So-
anything else? Okay, hold on. Thank you, ma'am. Miss Cantu, anything else?
I'm good, sir.
Okay, you should have given at least $300 a month, sir. And so we're talking that June y'all separated, July, August, September, October, November. That's 5 months. That's $1,500. All right, ma'am. Let me ask you this, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes.
in good faith, do you believe that he gave at least in buying things for the child that he spent at least $500 on the child since y'all separated? Would you say yes or no?
At least 500, yes.
Yes. Okay, so see, what I'll do instead of $1,500, I'll give a judgment for $1,000. He'll owe $1,000 to you. He'll pay it at $50 a month, beginning also December 1st. All right, I'll do it that way. All right, and court cost, Mr. Cantu, you will pay $200 by January 15, 23. Balance as billed. Balance as billed. All right. Now, anything else, Mr. Cantu?
That's it, sir. Is this it, sir? Because I don't really have no more questions. I mean, everything has been answered already. I think I'm set.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate your
Okay.
time. And
You
honestly,
receive an order in writing within 30 days, everything I've said here today. You make sure that you start sending your child support each and every month, 328 plus 70 medical to the registry of the court in San Antonio. You'll receive an order with the address. And if you don't have an address,
sir.
you get a hold of Attorney General because you need to.
Yes, sir.
This will
I mean,
be-
I gave my address from here from Corpus. Sorry to interrupt you,
Yes,
but
yes.
so this is my current address. It's 138 Versey Lane.
If you gave it
gave
to
it
them,
to-
if you, yeah. What did you have before? What address did you have before?
I think I had my mom's old house address,
Oh,
but she already moved.
Oh,
She
she
moved.
already moved. Okay, well,
She moved recently.
state, do you have his address, state, his current address?
We do, Your Honor.
You do. See, they have it, so they're gonna send you an order there. They will send Miss Delgado an order. Now, let me tell you something, also, again, both of you. Look, obviously, y'all are both good parents, except y'all are not together, okay? So y'all need to get along. So let's not have none of this. Well, why did you say that what you said about bad child support? Forget about all in the past. All right?
Nah, I'm
just
straight,
causes-
sir. I really have I'm sorry to interrupt, sir. I really have a question, man. I do not live in Bronzo. I do not have nothing for me over there. Just obviously my mom lives over there and my son, obviously. Like on weekends when I have my days appointed, can I, like, with the consent of the mother, obviously, can I bring him to Corpus?
So you have it so long as you return the child by 6 o'clock.
Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you,
So
sir.
long
I
as you
appreciate it, man.
return the child by
Yes, sir.
6 o'clock on that
Yes, sir.
Saturday, you know.
Okay.
But
Yes, sir.
it's gonna be kind of hard because you're gonna spend 2.5 hours on the road to go. And
It's all good, sir. It's all good, sir. I have a car. I'll literally go in the way in the morning. I'll drop him off, and I'll just come right back. I have to do it, sir. It's for my son, sir.
Well,
I really do
again,
not have
again,
nothing
if
for
you
me
can-
over there.
If you can do it, just be careful because that is a lot of road time for a child.
Oh yeah, obviously, sir. I drive safe, sir. Don't worry about it.
Okay, be careful. Okay, so that'll be it. Anything else, Miss Delgado?
No, sir.
That would be the order of the court. Again, the only changes is I'm gonna have the standard weekend visitation starts when the child is 2 years of age. Okay.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you both. You always receive an order in writing within 30 days. Thank you.
Yes, sir. God bless.
Bye-bye. All right, next case, state.
Your Honor, the next case is 2020 DCL 5591.
2020 DCL 5591. The parties are
Jesus Guajardo and Stephanie Rodriguez.
Jesus Guajardo, Stephanie Rodriguez. All right, let me see who I have as soon as they come on the screen. Okay, no, that's not him. Stephanie Rodriguez is there, and then Jesus Garza. You say Guajardo? Jesus
I
Garza?
think, yeah, well, we have him as Guajardo Garza.
Guajardo Garza. All right, that's fine. They're both here. All right, what type of case is this, state?
This is a motion to confirm arrears.
Motion to confirm arrears. Arrears. All right. Both of you are muted. Please unmute yourself so that I can hear you. You can hear me. Thank you, Mr. God. Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez. We're ready now. All right, stay. Go ahead and proceed on motion to confirm arrears. Go ahead.
They will offer Exhibit A, the financial activity report.
Exhibit A is the pay history in the case, and it is evidence of what has or has not been paid, subject to any offsets or counterclaims that may exist. But it is evidence of what has or has not been paid to the court. And it's going to be on the screen in a moment. All right. Oh. Okay, here it is. And the child support was ordered at $199 a month and $54 medical support. Go ahead. And this shows that as of let's see, go ahead. So as of October 31st, it shows $4,180.86. Mr. Garza, do you have any questions and comments on this exhibit, sir? I'm sorry, I can't. No,
sir.
No, sir. Okay. All right, then that being the case, this is evidence what you have or have not paid. So based on this, judgment is granted $4,180.86. That'll be how's that gonna be paid, state?
Honor, he's going to pay $1,000 today. And then the remaining balance at $50 per month beginning December 1st.
Is that correct, Mr. Garza?
Sí, señor.
You understand English, Mr. Garza?
Sí, más o menos.
Then you can't speak it or what?
Pues un poco.
Lo hablo un poquito, pero no lo hablo suficiente bien para hablar en inglés. Ese es,
Bueno, un poquito usted, un poquito yo entonces.
poquito, ok, bueno, está bueno para que entienda, pero ok, so me dice que el Estado, señor, que usted sabe lo que usted debe, que usted está dispuesto y va a pagar $1,000 hoy y luego después se balanza $50 por mes comenzando el 1 de diciembre. ¿Ese es lo que está usted de acuerdo, señor?
Es correcto.
Ándele, ¿y dónde está trabajando usted?
Estoy self-employed, como quien dice, hago lo que salga durante el día.
Pues entonces aparentemente no hace nada, señor, porque mire cómo se miren los pagos ahí, no se
No,
miren
no,
los pagos.
no es eso, no es eso. Le estaba diciendo a la señorita que intenté hacer el primer pago y de hecho se lo dije a la mamá cuando vi a la niña. Las veces que la vi le dije, yo
Sí.
intenté hacer el pago, pero me pidieron un número de caso o algo así y pues era mi primera vez, ¿me entiende? Entonces pues yo no sabía nada de eso. Entonces no sabía qué era el número de caso y si lo tenía y si no. Entonces yo marqué y cuando marqué, primero que nada se tardaban bastante. Y como le digo, yo estoy viviendo a lo que me sale, no tengo un trabajo fijo, ¿verdad? Cuando yo llamé y no me contestaban, se tardaban bastante. Eso no puede estar trabajando y pues en el teléfono, ¿verdad? So, una vez me contestaron y me dijeron que no me podían dar información a mí. Pero de lo poquito que he estado agarrando, yo he estado guardando. Es por eso que tengo los $1,000. Si no, no
Eso
tuviera
tiene
nada.
los $1,000. Señor, eso nomás es una excusa, señor. ¿Ok? Eso
Ajá.
nomás es una excusa. Usted como adulto razonable, no se va para ahí. Usted venga aquí a la corte y averigüe lo que tiene que averiguar. Si no se conforma por teléfono, pero en persona tiene que venir. Señor, es como una persona que dice, no, pues yo no sabía que pasar la luz cobrada era un delito. ¿Cómo que no sabía?
¿Luz qué,
¿Eh?
perdón?
Es como alguien decir, no, yo no sabía que era que usar la luz colorada era un delito. ¿Es delito? No puede decir, no, yo no sabía. No sabía. Ya no pase esto, ¿ok? Ya tiene la dirección, ya, ¿verdad?
Claro.
Bueno, entonces ya no quiero ver estos problemas. Es que qué bueno que guardó el dinero, señor. Qué bueno que lo guardó y lo va a mandar. Qué bueno. Pero de nada sirve si hace esto. Si sigue otra vez no mandando los pagos,
No,
mándelos
pues,
aquí.
pues como le digo, o sea, me atrasé más que nada por eso.
No, no,
No,
pero nunca hay razón por atrasarse, señor, porque esta mujer, la madre de su hijo o hija, esa mujer, trabaje o no trabaje, enferma o no enferma, ella mantiene la criatura.
claro.
Y si necesita a veces, si usted no
No,
manda
y
un
si la
pago,
tuviera yo, y si la
mire,
tuviera yo también, si yo
sí,
tuviera
pero
la
usted no
tuviera.
la tiene, así
Exacto.
que usted no manda pago, usted no
Exacto.
manda porque no sabe dónde mandarlo. Eso no es
Exacto.
una excusa, señor. Es muy fácil cuando no está con usted, pues mando el pago, no lo mando. Usted es que la criatura y la señora es que
Ujú.
usted mande los pagos de aquí en adelante. Señor, es todo lo que le voy a decir.
Ok.
Ya mande,
¿Cuándo,
mande.
perdón,
Gastos,
cuándo voy a ver a la niña?
no, no estoy aquí para eso. Usted sabe lo que sus derechos son bajo la orden, siga la orden. No
No,
estamos
o sea,
aquí, no estamos
le-
aquí para visitación, señor. Estamos aquí porque no está cumpliendo con su obligación como debe de cumplir. Eso de
ajá.
vigilar su criatura, lo que la corte, la orden, ¿qué dice la orden? A ver, dígame usted qué dice la orden. ¿Qué
No,
dice
pues
la orden de visitación? ¿Qué dice?
que la tenía que ver o sea, cada 3 sábados del mes, tengo entendido.
Primer, tercer y quinto, ¿no sabes entonces?
No, es que, o sea, le estoy confirmando eso, ¿me entiende?
Pero no
Porque
sabe,
yo tengo desde abril que no miro a la niña.
pero no sabe usted qué orden tiene, señor.
No la recuerdo, honestamente.
Fíjese nomás.
Ajá.
Pero no estamos aquí para eso, señor, pero usted tiene que seguir la orden, lo que dice ahí, vamos a buscar, vamos a verle aquí, nomás para avisarle cuáles son sus derechos. ¿Y usted vive aquí en Bronzo, señor?
Sí, señor.
Ah, qué bueno, pues vive aquí en la misma ciudad. O sea,
Hunter, I do have it here.
¿Qué es la habitación de estado?
So it said beginning June 19th, 2021, 1 to 3 p.m. on the first, third, and fifth Saturdays until the child turns 2.5. Those visitations would be at the McDonald's on Padre Land Highway.
Ok, so en el McDonald's que están allá en el exterior, Walmart que salió aquí en Bronzo y allá por la 802, McDonald's, rumbo
Ajá.
a la
Then
isla.
once the child turned 2.5, the
Sí,
first, third, and fifth Saturdays from 10 to 6 until
De
3, and
sí.
then standard.
De 1 a 3 de la tarde, de primer, tercer y quinto sábado, señor. ¿Y cuándo ya fue? ¿Cuántas veces ha ido?
Han sido contadas las veces.
Sí, ha sido contada. Ahí está.
10, aproximadamente 10 veces la he visto. Pero, o sea, no sé, como le digo, quizá no he intentado marcarle porque yo ya nos contactamos por WhatsApp
Ajá.
¿verdad? Para verla.
Sí.
Yo no sé qué pasaría si cerraría WhatsApp o algo, ¿verdad? Pero ya no me contestó. Eso es por eso que yo le estoy preguntando.
Ujú.
¿Ok?
Sí, señor.
La, o-
Sí, ok, go ahead.
sí, disculpe. La otra cosa es porque yo tengo entendido como, ya ve, me entiende, cuando estás con una persona, pues no te dicen nada, ¿verdad? Tus amistades, pero cuando no estás con esa persona, te dicen todo. Yo no tengo pruebas, pero me dijeron que no estaba aquí en Bronzeville, entonces yo quería saber que entonces cuál era, para cuándo me podría dejar verla.
Señor Rodríguez,
Mándeme.
señor aquí, él, ¿cuándo fue la última vez que visitó a su criatura en el McDonald's?
Ya tiene más de 3 meses,
Más de
pero
tres-
sí,
antes de esos 3 meses sí lo visitaban en McDonald's.
sí,
Sí, antes.
pero yo a él le dije perfectamente que yo no tenía WhatsApp, que él me puede hablar por teléfono, mandar mensajes regulares y ni así me mandó, nunca me respondió ni las llamadas ni nada para que mirara a la niña.
Ni él, ni usted a él, ni él a usted. No responde.
Sí.
Ninguno de los otros. La criatura no tiene la culpa de eso. Ok, está
No.
bueno. Y es en el McDonald's. ¿Y en qué número le debe notificar a usted, señora, que va a estar él en el McDonald's?
Él tiene mi número de teléfono.
Señora, por eso digo que si él lo tiene, entonces, ¿cuál es el número?
A mí me está preguntando.
Sí, entonces, si él tiene su teléfono, ¿cuál es el
Sí.
número?
Sí, él tiene mi número, es 956-484-83.
484.
Sí, 956-484-8320.
Ok. ¿Ese número que tiene usted, señor?
Sí, siempre lo he tenido.
Sí, ese número que tiene, señor.
Déjeme, se lo verifico.
¿Mande?
Déjeme lo verifico, permítame.
No lo recuerda, ok.
Sí, es correcto. No,
Ahí está el número, ok. Entonces, ¿cuántos años tiene la criatura, señora?
¿Mande?
¿Cuántos años tiene la criatura?
Apenas acaba de cumplir 2 años.
Solo le falta 6 meses. Ya después de 6 meses ya se va a poder llevar la criatura el primer, tercer y quinto fin de semana, viernes a 6, domingo a las 6. All right. Pero entonces, señora, usted tiene que tener la criatura ahí en el McDonald's, a menos que el señor Garza le hable que no puede él, por X razón, a visitar la criatura en el McDonald's. Usted tiene la obligación de tener la criatura ahí en el McDonald's y la primer, tercer y quinto del sábado, a ver qué es el siguiente. A ver, el 19, fíjense. El 19 de noviembre es el tercer sábado del mes, o ese es cuando le toca, señora, el 19.
19.
Y usted tiene que tener la criatura ahí, señora, a menos que él le dé una llamada y decir, perdóname, pero es por alguna emergencia o trabajo, no pude ir, no voy a poder ir, para que así no tenga que ir usted, ¿ok, señora?
Ok.
Porque ya mero viene como digo, en 6 meses, pues eso es lo más importante, es que él visite la criatura lo más seguido que pueda hasta que cumple los 2 años y medio, para que cuando los cumpla, ya está la criatura y lista para irse con su papá el fin de semana, ¿ok?
Ok.
Ok. Ahí está. ¿Algo más, señora Rodríguez?
No, tengo una pregunta.
Mande.
Yo le he tratado de hablar a él, pero a mí se me hace que su esposa no lo deja
Bueno,
hablar.
usted no tiene que hablar a él, señor. El que tiene que hablar él es a usted.
Sí.
Avisarle que no va a poder ir. Mientras de eso, no tiene realmente por qué hablar. Y si está casado, menos, porque usted sabe bien, así pasa entre esposas y exes y todo eso. Así es la gente, ni qué le hacemos eso, a mí qué le hacemos, es mejor no corregirse a ella. Este es entre usted y él como padre, usted como madre. So, usted no se moleste, que él le tiene que hablar a usted, que no va a poder ir. Bueno, inability to go. Y eso va a estar en la hora to go. Si no, cada primer, tercer y quinto, señor, usted tenga la criatura ahí. Tenga la criatura ahí en la 1. Si no llega para la 1:30, váyase ya, porque ese ya no le habló. y que ya quedó mal ahí, no le habló y no va a estar ahí esperando 2 horas nomás porque, ¿entiende? Media hora es razonable. Ahora, gastos de corte, usted va a pagar, señor, $200 para el 15 de enero 2023. Court cost of 200 by 115, balance as bill. Okay. ¿Qué más ha estado?
There was a prior order of non-disclosure. We'd ask if that continued.
Ok, no, hay una orden que no tiene que decir ella dónde vive y él no tiene que decir dónde vive. Y eso va a seguir porque la vegetación es en un lugar público. Non-disclosure continue, sigue eso. Prior non-disclosure, ok. Mire, este mundo no es perfecto. Si fuera perfecto, estuvieran juntos ustedes para esta criatura. No están juntos, el mundo es imperfecto. Pero más imperfecto es cuando no se llevan bien como madre y padre. Más imperfecto lo hacen para la pobre criatura. Llévense bien. Yo sé que es difícil cuando uno está casado, o es ella la mamá o el papá, pero es cada quien tiene su vida. Cada quien tiene su vida. Y esa mujer, que la esposa, él es responsable por su esposa y la mamá responsable por con quién ella su esposo, si acaso. Cada quien tiene su vida que vivir, pero ustedes son los padres, no la otra persona. Y es difícil, pero yo he visto causas donde esposas se llevan con la mamá de otros niños. Son pocos las causas así, pero sí existe. Es muy difícil, yo entiendo mucha emoción, coraje, porque se casó con ella, porque no se casó conmigo. Así pasa, pero la gente es la gente y no podemos cambiar a la gente como es, ¿verdad? Ok, esa es la orden que van a recibir, señor. Usted sea sincero, ya no haga excusas, usted pague como debe de pagar. Y señora, usted esté ahí en el McDonald's para que visite a papá con su criatura. Y esa es la orden que recibirán dentro de 30 días. Muchas gracias a los dos por haber acudido a esta audiencia. Gracias.
Gracias, señor.
André, bye bye. All right. Next case statement.
The next case is 2022 DCL 3603.
2022 DCL 3603. Parties on.
Andres Lopez and Sabrina Limon. She might be Lopez now.
Andres Lopez and Sabrina Lopez. Okay. Lopez. All right. And what type of case is this, State?
This is a
Hold on. She's here. Where's Mr. Lopez?
He was here. He should be logging in.
Well, let's see if he comes on because she is here. I can see her, but I cannot see him. We can't proceed until he's there. There he is. There's Mr. Andres Lopez. There's Mrs. Sabrina Lopez. Both of you are muted. Please unmute yourself because I cannot hear you. You can hear me. So thank you, Mr. Lopez. Thank you. All right. What type of case is this, State?
This is a suit affecting parent-child relationship. The party signed an acknowledgement of paternity for 2 children, Javier and Lillian, and then the children is Isaiah and Felipe were born within the marriage.
How do you spell Isaiah?
Izaya.
I-Z-Y?
Izaya.
I-Z-A-Y-A, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Asuya, last name Lopez, right? And the other child?
The other one was Felipe.
Felipe. 2 L's or 1? I'm assuming two.
1.
1 L. Felipe. Not with an F or a P?
F.
Felipe, okay. All right, so basically, okay, listen very carefully, Mr. Lopez. Here's what the state has just told me based on that. There were 4 children in this case. 2 of the children were born before you were married. Therefore, when those children was born, Mr. Lopez, you signed a form acknowledging that you are their father. All right, and legally you are recognized as a father. Do you have any questions on that, sir?
No, sir.
All right, so the state has filed with the court the acknowledgements of paternity, and they are admitted, Exhibit A, and they will be part of the record in this case. So that's 2 of the children. Now, since y'all got married, after your marriage, 2 of the children have been born, Isaiah and Felipe. Okay? Now, the law presumes and accepts you and recognizes you as a father because you 2 are married, sir. Do you have any question about that?
No, sir.
Okay, therefore, there are 4 children in this case. You are legally their father. And so state, based on that, what is the announcement, state?
Yes, Your Honor, the parties have agreed to be joint managing conservators with the mother primary and standard visitation.
All right, so both parties agree and understand that both parties have a right to possession of the children. The mother will have custody and therefore she is the primary because the children will live with her and the father will visit anytime that they agree, whatever works for them. If they've been doing something different than standard, they are welcome to do it. If they have any problems, they need to follow the order standard, which is basically first, third, fifth weekends, Friday at 6 to Sunday at 6, alternate holidays every year, 30 days in the summer. The order will spell out exactly what the visitation days are. Okay, that's standard. What else they?
As far as the child support, they've agreed to $600 per month. The guideline amount was actually $708. And then $100 medical support. And Ms. Lopez maintains that through her employer, the insurance.
Oh, mother,
She's not asking for any back child support. And
So
the
she-
parties have advised there's no issues with family violence or safety concerns, and it's okay for Mr. Lopez to pick up the children at her house for the visitation.
So the mother's to maintain insurance through the employer, is that right?
Yes,
Employer, and he's gonna pay child support reimbursement of $100 a month, also beginning, these figures obviously will be beginning on 12/1. Okay. Mr. Lopez, do you have this? They tell me that that's the agreement that you have come with you and with your wife. Do you have any questions or comments on that agreement, sir?
The 100 will be, what is the $100 gonna be paid for?
That is because she has the insurance through her employer. And you will reimburse her $100 a month.
Okay, so that's,
That's medical support, basically.
okay,
All right, and the $600,
Okay.
the state's telling me $600, the child support on the guideline will be $708, but the child agreed to $600 a month, a little $100 less. So Mrs. Lopez,
Yes, sir.
do you also agree, Ms. Lopez, as to this agreement, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
Any questions, any comments about any part of it, ma'am?
No.
Okay, well, let me ask you just this, how long y'all been married, ma'am? 4
For-
kids?
13 years.
How much?
13 years.
Okay, that's marriage and that, but y'all been together quite a while, right?
Yeah.
Longer, wait, a lot longer than that. How old are the children?
My oldest will be 15 this year.
15, and the other ones?
15, 13, 11, and 8.
8. Okay, they get going, all right. And so therefore, I have no problem with the agreement. I will approve it. Parties are joint managed conservators, mother primary, visitation is mutually agreed, federal agreement, standard as per the family code. Child support amount, I agree at $600 per month, beginning 12/1. Mother to maintain insurance through her employer, he'll pay $100. Court cost as billed, he'll get a bill on the cost. Once he receives it, he needs to make a register with the district clerk, how he's gonna pay that. Anything else, state?
Your Honor, if I could just, I didn't know I mentioned that there was no family violence, but if I can just have the parties confirm that.
All right, go ahead, state.
Okay, Ms. Lopez, you had advised that there's no safety concerns or any family violence with Mr. Lopez, that's correct?
Yes.
Do you have any family violence or safety concerns with any third party?
No.
Okay, your address is going to appear in the order, is that okay?
Yes.
Same questions for you, Mr. Lopez. Do you have any safety concerns or any family violence? Or any reason your address should not appear in the order?
no,
Okay, sometimes I feel like the question seems like an imposition on parents, parents that get along. All right, but the reason the question is asked is because in these type of cases, there is a lot of issue of family violence. I'm glad when I hear it doesn't exist or it doesn't apply to you all, but the question does have to be asked. So thank you for your responses, and that will be the order. You'll receive the order in writing within 30 days. Since there's no retroactive child support, I'm assuming that since they're separated, she's been helping support the children. The only thing you need to know now is, Mr. Lopez, is you need to send the payments to the court to be properly credited every month with the obligation, okay? Okay?
Sure.
All right, you receive an order to 30 days, both of you. Thank you for having appeared this morning. Good luck to you. One last thing I'll say is this. This is not a perfect world. I'm sure before, when y'all got married and even before, since y'all were together, y'all never intended to separate, I'm sure. But this is not a perfect world. If it was, y'all would never have separated. So since it's an imperfect world, y'all need to make it as perfect as possible by getting along as parents. For the sake of the children, get along as best you can, respect each other, and before you act and you get upset, think about the children. Okay, that's all I can tell you. Thank you both for having appeared.
Thank you.
Bye.
Sure. Thank
Yes, bye. Okay, state next case.
The next case is 2022 DCL 3608.
The 2022 DCL 3608 parties are
Jonathan Christman and Cassandra Torres.
Jonathan Christman and Cassandra Torres. All right, let me see. I have Miss Cassandra Torres there and Jonathan Christman also there. Both of you are muted. Please unmute yourself so I can hear you. You can hear me. Thank you, Mr. Christman. Miss Torres, you are muted, ma'am. Please unmute yourself. You can hear me. I cannot hear you, Miss Torres. Please unmute yourself, Ms. Torres. Thank you, ma'am. There you go. You got it. You're on now. All right, Steve, what type of case is this?
This is a suit affecting parent-child relationship. The party signed an acknowledgement of paternity for one child.
So that tells me the parties are not married, but when this child was born, Mr. Christman did sign an acknowledgement in writing that he is the father. Do you have any question about that, Mr. Christman?
No, sir.
Not at
No,
all.
Judge.
Okay,
Not at
so
all.
okay, so then based on that, the state has filed with the court the acknowledgement in writing that you signed. That will be admitted, made a part of the record in this case. And what is the announcement? After having talked to the party state, what is the announcement?
The parties have agreed to be joint managing conservators with the mother primary. And they've agreed to the visitations on the 1st, 3rd, and 5th Saturdays and Sundays. Supervised from 1 to 4. Until the child is a year and a half. Then the 1st, 3rd, and 5th Saturdays, 10 to 6 unsupervised until the child is 3, and then standard visitation.
Then standard. All right, Mr. Christman, do you have any questions or comments on what the state tells me that you have agreed to in terms of the visitation, sir?
No, Your Honor.
Yeah, okay. You understand that visitation it can be as mutually agreed. If anything else works for you, if you want to visit, anytime you want to visit the child, you give her a call and y'all can work it out fine. If y'all can't work it out, don't get upset. You just follow the order and all that. But hopefully y'all be able to work it out. Maybe sometimes, sir, that you may work on a Saturday or Sunday and maybe can able to do it during the week. And in this situation, both of y'all can do that because the child is not old enough to go to school yet. So y'all can work during the week. But that's something that y'all can work. If y'all have any problem, just follow the order. 1st, 3rd, and 5th Saturday and Sunday, 1 to 4 until the child is 1.5. Then you can take the child on 1st, 3rd, and 5th Saturdays, 10 in the morning to 6 in the afternoon until the child is 3, then weekend, summer vacation. Everything will be in the order. Ms. Torres, do you have any questions about that?
About the visitations? No.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, okay, and the custody visitation, no? Okay, now state, what about child support?
Ms. Torres is not asking for any child support. However, the state will be requesting $159 and well, actually it's through her employer. And she's asking for the cost of that. It's $159 for the medical support and dental support.
So the mother is to maintain insurance through her employer, maintain insurance, health and dental to employer, and he will reimburse her $159 per month beginning December 1st. Is that correct, state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right.
And she's not asking for any back child support either.
Retroactive child support. Oh, Ms. Torres, can you tell me, is that your agreement, ma'am? You don't want the court at this time to deal with child support?
No.
No? And tell me why? Why?
I feel like we have agreed to try to work it out. So I feel like maybe we can try that first.
Well, maybe try it out. You mean you haven't been trying it out up to now or what?
We have, yes.
And it's been working
Yeah.
out fine and you're satisfied that you would rather work that together as long as he keeps on doing that, the court doesn't need to set child support, correct?
Yes.
All right, okay, well, I'm glad that y'all are able to talk to each other and agree to that. Mr. Christopher, obviously you also agree with that. You believe that you're gonna continue helping her just like you've been doing whatever the child needs and this and that, right?
Yes, Your Honor. We came to an agreement and we're satisfied with it. So.
Great, okay, that's good, sir. And the family code does talk about agreements of the parents that the court should follow agreements, and I normally do. Because y'all are the parents, and if y'all can work these things out, great. I hope it works. All right, there's no problem. I will approve the agreement. Parties agree, and court will approve child support set at 0. Effective on 12/1/2022. Only because we need a begin date, and that's when the. You have any questions, Mr. Christman, as far as the 159 reimbursement?
No, Your Honor.
All right.
None whatsoever.
All right, court cost as billed, he'll receive a bill on the costs. And once he gets that, make arrangements, how you gonna pay it, all the information will be on the bill they send you. All right, so State, is there anything else?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, then that'll be the order, or see what order running within 30 days. Let me tell y'all something that I like to mention to people. I've been here going on 33 years, okay? And I've heard these cases, and every day to me is a new day. And a new case, when I get a case, parents get along. More power to you. It's not a perfect world. If it was, you two would be together. But it's imperfect, so y'all need to make it as perfect as possible for the child. And by getting along, y'all are making the world as perfect as possible as it can be. So keep that up, okay? So thank you both.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, State, next case.
The next case is 2012 DCL 1408.
1408, 2012, 1408. Let me see here. All right, and the parties are?
Enrique Rodriguez and Maria Garcia.
Enrique Rodriguez, and Maria Garcia. Oh, I have Mr. Rodriguez there. I have Ms. Garcia there. Mr. Rodriguez, excuse me, Mr. Rodriguez, you unmuted, sir. Please unmute yourself. You can hear me. I cannot hear you, sir, until you. Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez. Now, thank you. Both of y'all are properly before me. All right, State, what type of case is this?
This is the motion to modify and confirm arrears.
Motion to modify and confirm. All right, and what is the announcement?
Currently, Ms. Rodriguez is ordered to pay $544 for child support, and he was ordered to maintain the medical and dental through his employer. However, he is currently not working and requesting that the child support be modified. And that amount would be, based on minimum wage, is $190 for child support. And the
minimum wage, if he was paying $544 before, he's not a minimum wage earner from what I can see right there.
and 56 would be for the government plan. I think Mr. Rodriguez can explain why he's not working.
And we're talking about a child here, obviously back in 2012. You're talking here, what, 10 years ago. So obviously the support child needs now is a lot more than what was needed back in 2012. So go ahead, State, proceed, just because
You
he's
can swear in the
not
parties,
working.
Your Honor.
Both of you raise your right hand, please.
Your Honor.
Raise your right hand, sir, please. Do both of you solemnly swear testimony you're about to give shall be true, the whole truth, Enrique Rodriguez?
It is true.
All right, sir. Maria Garcia?
Yes, sir.
All right, put your hands down, please. How old is the child, Ms. Garcia?
She's 11, about to be 12 next month.
Okay, 12. Okay. All right, State's going to be asking y'all questions, and it's just not a question of the money you make, it's what your potential is. So it's not just what you make. Go ahead, State.
And Mr. Rodriguez, why aren't you working right now?
I'm a full-time student now
Okay, you're going to school for what?
for nursing.
Okay, and what did you, when you were working, what were you doing? What was
I
your
was
job?
a truck driver.
So that's why this obligation's at $544, because that was based on what you were earning as a truck driver.
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you been a truck driver?
I was a truck driver for about 4 years, around there.
Okay, so at least the last 4 years you were a truck driver.
Yes.
Okay, and what are you requesting of the court?
Just a modification because I am struggling to make the payments since I am a full-time student and I am focusing all on that. I want to finish the program as fast as I can. So I'm doing pretty good. So I don't want to ruin that.
I will pass it on to Turner.
Go ahead, State. Go
Hey,
ahead.
Ms. Garcia, you heard Mr. Rodriguez's request. What is your position regarding that?
I mean, I have no objection. Whatever it's required by law, I'm okay with it.
Well, what's required by law, ma'am, is the parents support their children. When they are living at home with their parents, I'm talking about Mr. Rodriguez. When he's living at home with his parents, so long as he don't have any children, then he can afford to go to college full time. But he cannot afford to go to college full time at the expense of the child. You see?
I do not, but I am married and my wife is taking the head of the household for now, for I can go to school.
Yes,
As
I
I-
get you, but you're going to school, so you're voluntarily doing less than you're capable of doing, and that's great. That is great, sir. I mean, I hope you finish your nursing, but you have a child to support here, and you can't support a child based on your potential on minimum wage. Right?
Yeah, yes, Your Honor, but this is a temporary thing, as I've stated on. I have all my payments that I've always done. I have the opportunity to go to school, so I think it is a little bit better for me.
I
to
know,
give
so
her
you think
better
of it as right, but this is the court thinking, and the court is the one that finds what's in the children's best interest, not what you think, because I don't know you, I don't know this young lady, but I have to decide what's in the children's best interest. And if you have a father that has a potential to earn what a truck driver owns, then there's no problem with him going to college, so long as he keeps working while he's going to college, so the child gets supported.
Yes, Your Honor.
And that's where we're at. So, it's not, like I said, it's not like you're at home and you can go to college because you have no responsibilities. You have responsibility not here, and you have your wife or the other person that your better half that lives with you, and that person supporting you, and that's fine because you're supporting her and you're helping your child with her. But this child needs to be supported too. That's the issue there. So it's not a question of what you make, it's what you can potentially make. So when are you going to finish your whatever? What are you working towards?
I'm working towards my nursing license.
Nursing license. And how many years you got before you get your nursing license?
Well, right now I already did my first semester. I'm about to finish. So I have around 2.5 years left.
There you go, sir. You see, you can go ahead and I hope you do it. But you're going to have to be working to support this child, so you can't afford to go to college for 2.5 years without paying what you should pay. What else, State?
State will offer Exhibit A,
Let's
financial
see what
activity
he's doing
report.
as far as pay history. Let's see what he's doing as far as pay history. Let's see. See what the pay history looks like. Let's see. Go ahead, State, go ahead. See, it's $244 a month, of course, $244 a month, so, there we go. See, then it went up, it's been, okay, there it is. There we go, that's when it went up over there, 50. And when did it start, when did 544 start? When did 544 start? 544 is go ahead. There we go. Okay, so it looks like February 21. No, there it is. Where is it?
March of 2021.
March of 21. Okay, see, so it's been over 2 years. Go ahead. Oh, over here. Okay, there it is. Okay. Over here. All right. So as of September 30th, it's 543.74. 543.74. All right. So then that'll be paid at 50 a month, beginning over on December 1st until paid in full. All right, so that's what he owes. Do you have any questions on that? So that's what you owe.
No, that's fine.
I know, and somehow, so you are sitting in the payment, you're not that far behind, so obviously your wife is helping you, and that's great. It'd be nice if you got a part-time job, so you would help her, you help your wife in the sense that, okay, you got this part-time job to help pay your child support, so she won't have to work as hard. You see what I'm saying, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. I understand.
And thank you for understanding, sir. So based on that, the motion to modify is denied. I'm not modifying the child support. What type of insurance do you have, Ms. Garcia?
For my daughter, she has Medicaid at the moment.
Okay, fine. No, at the moment, whenever that's what you qualify for. Fine. So the child support and medical support. How much is the medical support he's paying state?
Right now, he's ordered, well, he's not, it was ordered to maintain it. So that's why we're asking for the medical support to be set.
And
Your Honor, may I speak?
yes, sir, you may.
The motion to deny, I'm having a hard time paying the payment, and I'm focusing on my school.
That's why you need to get a part-time job, sir. So you won't that difficulty will be removed.
But Your Honor, where's the opportunity for a father to advance?
I'm looking at what's in the business of the child. When we're parents, the opportunity is there. Only we have to work and not just.
I understand that, Your Honor, but where's the opportunity to advance? I'm struggling to make ends meet, right? And I'm struggling to keep my grades up in school. I'm trying to advance my.
I understand, sir. And let me tell you what, I graduated in 3 years. I was a police officer working full time when I started my college education. I finished in 3 years, and I also had a family. Okay, so I was a police officer 8 hours and went to college the whole day or full time also, and graduated in 3 years. I didn't start working and go to college because I had a family to support. So I didn't want to get into that, but when you start asking me those kinds of questions, that is a court's decision. In this case, court cost. I'm not going to assess fees against you because this is brought on your behalf. So. Fees, but if there's any bill you receive a bill, but no fees will be assessed against.
Your Honor, are you modifying the medical support for
Well, I'm saying the
Garcia
child
to apply to text care and the $56
Yes, at $56. Yes, he's $56 medical support. Of
Okay.
course.
beginning December?
Before he had it, before he had insurance, now he don't because he decided not to work. And I can understand him bettering himself. But again, we don't have the luxury as parents. Just like, for example, if Ms. Garcia decided to go to school, what is she going to do? Give the child to the daddy because she wants to go to school? Well, she's going to have to support that child somehow. So that's the court's ruling in the case. I will tell you this, Mr. Rodriguez. I'm an associate judge. I've been hearing these cases for the district judges for the last going on 33 years. So you have a right to appeal my decision so long as you do so in writing within 3 days that I sign the order. That doesn't mean anything's going to get changed.
I understand.
That
Your Honor,
doesn't-
also, is there a, I was told of a credit because I do have another child with my wife. Is there a modification
Also,
for that?
because see, normally just because you have a child does not mean there's a substantial change of circumstances.
But that was the order that was done
So
for
I
the,
understand the amount of difference. For example, state right here, his child support was $544. If we consider another child, how much would it be?
Your Honor, based on what was reported, his last earnings, it was $580, giving him credit.
So it
That
would be,
was based on his most recent wages.
what do you mean based on most recent wages?
So we had, when did you work last, sir?
I worked, I started school on June, let's see. I believe May was the last time I worked.
Okay, so from last year, we did have that information and we did calculate that and it would have been $580 and giving him credit for the other child.
All right, but yes, I see.
So there's
But-
no,
But if you calculate the 544 right now, state, if you calculate the 544, and that one right now, if it's 544, it's still without just one, it's for 20%. But now if we consider 17.5% because there's another child, what change? What would be the difference between 544?
oh, using the 544.
That's what I'm saying, using the
Okay, let me see.
544.
Let me get that case.
Yeah.
This is Rodriguez.
In other words, the state can figure out from 544 what the income would be, okay, based on 20%. And then you do it by 17.5% for the one extra child. It takes a little time, but she can do it.
Okay, so for one child at the 5 is 544, and if we give him credit for another child, it will come out to 478.
478. So the difference there is 14.6 and
$66.
Hmm?
$66 is the difference.
$66, right? See, that's why there's no substantial change, sir, because the difference there, for example, if every time another child's born, we're gonna come in and modify because, but it's not a substantial change, it's $66 difference. So there's your question, there's your answer to your question. All right, what else, State?
Nothing for the honor.
Parties will receive an order in writing within 30 days, everything I've done here today. Thank you both for having appeared. All
Thank
right.
you.
Next case.
The next case is 2022 DCL 3607.
2022 DCL 3607. All right, go ahead.
The parties are Jesus Hernandez and Susan Ramirez.
All right, Jesus Hernandez and Susan Ramirez. I have Susan Ramirez there and Jesus Hernandez there. Both of you were muted. Please unmute yourself so I can hear you. All right, Mrs. Ramirez, please unmute yourself so I can hear you. There, thank you, Mr. Hernandez. You did already, but Mrs. Ramirez, unmute yourself. You can hear me, but I can't hear you. Ms. Ramirez, you can hear me, ma'am. Here we go. Thank you. You got it. All right, there you are. Now both parties are here. They're ready to go. What type of case is this, State?
This is a suit affecting the parent-child relationship. The party signed an acknowledgement of paternity for one child.
All right, so what that does is that tells me that you two are not married. However, when this child was born, Mr. Hernandez, you did sign a form in writing that you are the father of the child. Do you have any question about that, Mr. Hernandez?
¿Podría hablar español, por favor?
I'm sorry?
¿Podría hablar español, por favor?
I can't hear you, sir.
If you can speak Spanish.
Oh, en español, señor. Oh, ok, miren. El Estado me acaba de indicar que ustedes no están casados. Pero cuando nació esta criatura, usted estaba presente y firmó un documento que usted es el papá de la criatura. ¿Tiene una pregunta tocante de eso, señor Hernández?
No, ninguna pregunta.
Ninguna, ok. Entonces, basado a eso, usted es legalmente reconocido como el padre de la criatura, ¿verdad? Y la corte ha archivado el documento que usted firmó y va a ser parte del récord en esta causa. So, Exhibit A, the paternity, AOP is Exhibit A. So, ¿qué anuncio? Primeramente, señor Ramírez, Ms. Ramirez, how do you understand English, Mr. First Hernandez? Do you understand English?
No.
No,
No, español.
¿Mande?
En español.
Ah, en español también usted está mejor. Ok, vamos a hacer español. Entonces, señora Ramírez, ¿qué edad tiene la criatura?
20 años.
¿Cuánto?
Yo,
¿Por la criatura?
el bebé tiene 9 meses.
9 meses, ok. Y señora, Ramírez, ¿se lleva usted bien con el señor Hernández como madre y padre?
Sí.
¿Se llevan bien? ¿Conviven bien?
Sí.
Ah, qué bueno, ok. ¿Y el Estado qué anuncia en esta causa? What's the announcement saying?
Judge,
And
I'm
I
sorry.
think that they're, I'm sorry, Ms. Perez. Go ahead.
Yes, are they in the same vehicle?
¿Están en el mismo carro? Desmútense, están mutados otra vez.
Yes,
Están en
we
el
are.
mismo carro, ahí está, por eso estamos teniendo problemas técnicos, porque nomás necesitamos ok, ya está, ok, no están en el mismo carro, por eso estamos batallando. Desmútense, por favor, están mutados. Están mutados, desmútense otra vez. Ah,
Ok.
eso es lo que estaba pasando, mira, cuando estaba yo haciendo preguntas no se oía muy bien porque había dos aparatos ahí, ¿eh?
Sí.
Y hace comienza a interferir ahí, es el problema. Ahora ya estamos ok, qué bueno, ahora sí se llevan, y ahora sí sé que se llevan bien. Ahora
De
sí,
hecho,
ahora sí, qué bueno, qué bueno. ¿Mande?
le comentábamos ahorita a la persona que no, creo que se llamaba Rosa,
Quizás.
le comentábamos que nosotros habíamos finalizado el caso del child support,
No
pero
pueden dar ustedes fanizar, no pueden hacer eso, señora.
no, o sea, él fue y dio las hojas como que, pues regresamos, o sea,
Sí,
estamos
pero
otra vez
eso
en
no
familia.
quiere decir nada, señora, eso no quiere decir nada. La
No,
cosa
nada
es
más
que,
nos dijeron que se lo comentáramos a usted.
no, está bien, pero la cosa es que la causa como quiera la trajeron y
Sí.
está aquí y quise, qué bueno que se juntaron y ojalá que sigan juntos por eternidad, pero no estaban juntos antes, ¿verdad que no?
No,
¿Y cuándo se van a separar otra vez? No sabemos.
¿cierto?
Ese es el problema, miro, por eso, qué bueno que se juntaron, pero ahorita por eso estamos aquí, ahorita vamos a averiguar en esta corte cuando traen la causa y la gente se junta, no nomás por eso, pues ya se juntaron, olvídense, no, la causa sigue adelante, pero ahorita le explico. Así es ahora, ¿qué anuncia el Estado después de haber hablado con los dos partidos? ¿Qué anuncia el Estado? What's the announcement state?
Yes, Your Honor, the parties have advised that they have reconciled and are living together.
Sí, me han dicho, ellos les han avisado que están juntos y ahora viven juntos, ¿ok?
And as far as the visitation, that they'd be joint managing conservators with the mother primary, and in the event that they separate, visitation would be the first, third, and fifth Saturday, 1 to 5.
Well, we'll make it 10 to 6, unsupervised.
Okay, 10 to 6,
Mhm.
10 to 6, and then until the child turns 3.
Until
Or
two
if the
years
court
of
wants
age,
to, then
until 2
standard.
years of age, yeah, then standard. Okay.
And then the child support, she's not asking for any child support since they're living together. However, the
Ella
state
no
is
está
asking.
pidiendo sostenimiento porque están viviendo juntos. Yo entiendo eso y no tengo ningún problema. Están juntos y ojalá que sigan juntos. Sobre el sostenimiento están ellos recomendando y yo acepto nada de sostenimiento porque están juntos. Y eso comienza el 1 de diciembre. Simplemente necesitamos una fecha porque necesitamos una fecha para la computadora, aunque es 0. Pero también hay asistencia médica. Esa sí que es de interés del gobierno. ¿Qué seguridad tiene para la criatura, señora Hernández? Digo, señora Hernández.
El Medicaid.
Eso, miro. El gobierno está involucrado en esta causa porque ayuda. Por eso no nomás puede pues ya nos juntamos, olvídense de todo, no podemos hacer eso. Ok, él necesita, entonces, usted necesita aplicar para aseguranza con el estado de Texas, Mother to Apply the Chips, y él va a pagar ¿cuánto sostenimiento médico?
$43.
$43 sostenimiento médico. Señora, les tómalo de esta manera. Pagando $43 es como si tuviera aseguranza para la criatura. ¿Ok? Es lo que sé. Y como usted no lo tiene privado, usted no lo tiene con su trabajo, por eso ella califica para aseguranza con el gobierno. Bien, de modo, la criatura califica por los bienes de ella, pero usted tiene la obligación de mandar $43 por mes comenzando el 1 de diciembre y lo manda a la corte. ¿Qué más estado? Bueno,
And she's not asking for any back child support.
ella no está pidiendo nada de sostenimiento atrasado. Ok, está bien. Ok, what else?
And that's the extent of their agreement, Your Honor.
Ok, está bueno. Señora, dígame usted, ¿cuándo nació la criatura?
Nació el 12 de febrero del 22.
Fue February 2022. Ok. ¿Y cuándo se juntaron?
En agosto.
Y se juntaron en agosto. ¿Miro? Desde febrero a agosto la criatura estaba con usted.
Oh, no, fue como en mayo, fue cuando no.
Duramos como un mes y medio, más o menos.
Pero,
No pasó 2 meses.
no, pues la cosa es lo que estoy diciendo yo, pasa todo el tiempo, cuando hay un problema